Star Wars fan. So here I'm sitting with Colorado's Danny Lamar. So I believe you came out with Jerry.
Yes, yep.
Yeah, so is this your first major event? Or?
No, I went to Indoor Grand Prix of 2018.
Okay.
And that was the first one I had been at since the game, tournament-wise, since the game went out of print.
Ah, okay.
Yeah.
So you played before?
Yeah, I started at 13 years old when the game came out with Premiere in 1996. I played all the way through Coruscant.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, did you pick it up again recently, or is it something that you just like casually played? Just or once it went out of print, I should say.
Once it went out of print, I'd say I just stopped for a while. I didn't know anything about the players committee. I didn't know anything that would happen on after that. And I got married. I had kids. Life happened, and then I just one day randomly thought about Star Wars, so I did a search and I went to go look for Decipher's website, and that wasn't there. But through my searching, I found the PC's forums, and I started looking. I would browse, but still with life, I couldn't make things. And then about 3 years ago, I saw the people in Colorado, and Jan was in Colorado at the time. I messaged him. He got in contact with Jerry, and I went over to Jerry's house, and the three of us played, and that's what really started getting me back in the game about 3 years ago. Yeah.
So, what do you think of the MPC? Being that it's your first one.
The first one. I really like that there's that consolation event after getting knocked out of the first round or the second round for players, because you come out all this way to play some Star Wars, and at least you can play a good few games of Star Wars.
True. I mean, it's not like unfortunately with the MPC, there is that whole you get knocked out of the first round. Well, what are you going to do?
Right.
So they do have a consolation where it's like, say, if you go play at Endor or even Worlds, you can play eight games potentially. So, how did you prepare for the MPC?
Oh well, I've always liked non-typical decks, which aren't very good. Like I was playtesting a lot of versions of My Kind of Scum, because that's one of my favorite ones from when I played back in the printed days. And with the meta, I was learning the light side that just wasn't going to work.
Yeah.
So Jerry took some decks that he knew from people and Endor and sent to me through files that I could upload together, and I started playing them. And one of them was Joel Olsen's Dark Side Combat with Battle of the First Order deck from Endor, and I was playing that. And once I decided on the decks, I just played them for 2 months against every different matchup I could think of, and just to see different situations that could arise with the decks. And that was to Jerry's advice, to get good with something, get something I like and play the heck out of it so you're familiar with it.
So what did you do for light side?
We have a plan with Jedi Business.
Okay. And what do you think about that one? Was that something new that you looked at? Or?
Yeah, those are both decks I had never seen or played ever in my playing of Star Wars. And I don't know. I'm not very fond of light side mains.
Okay.
I really, because from everything I was doing before, one of the things I was downfall to was Luke and that damn objective. That's why I like the combat deck, because when I played it and faced that, I actually could do well against those.
Okay.
And we didn't have plan. It was just something new. I like the clone. I was running General Obi and the clones and Ayla, and I decided to go for, because I knew one version he gave me was someone's, I don't remember who his name is, but with the blasters to do the ping damage. And I knew Decree was going to be, Virtual was going to be somewhat relevant in the tournament, and I didn't want to limit both the ping damage from the objective and that as many as source. So that's why I went the Jedi Business route, because of the lightsabers and having a little more force drain potential.
So, is there any cards that you used to play with that you would like to see return?
Oh. You used to play with that don't exist now?
Well, I was saying not so much that they don't exist, so that aren't popular. That you, like you said earlier, that you played My Kind of Scum.
Yeah.
So would you? I mean, I know a lot of people, especially the Europeans, play that deck because there is, like I say, a Horde-Vile Gangster. But I know a lot of the Europeans run it with, say, Greedo and Rhodidians.
Right.
So Is that something that you want to see, like deck wise?
I do.
The meta?
I don't like that it's. I don't know. It'd be nice if there was more variety to the type of decks that are played. I don't know. I have tried to try and make Rescue the Princess work as well.
I think Rescue the Princess is one of those decks where a lot of people don't want to see succeed because the flip side is just so powerful.
Right. I mean, and it's not. I'm not in favor for completely changing your card just to make it viable to play, and I think that I agree. That's what you would have to do. That is make it easier to flip, but less powerful on that flip side. So I just have an affinity for doing things that aren't really because I want to see how everything that is not played plays out. I'm a fan of all the cards, and I like the theme of Rescue the Princess. Thematically, that's what the appeal there was. And I don't know. And the Kind of Scum, back when I played in the 90s, I did the Abyssin with Neo and the 2 force to regenerate them and all that stuff. And,
so are there any other things that you want to see come about, like especially with the new movies or anything? Or even the prequels?
Right. I honestly don't know all the decks. Like I don't know if Diplo is based off one of the movies that came out and things like this. I'm not acutely familiar with all the meta at the moment. Or like Hitco. I don't know. I haven't played Hitco, but it looks interesting. I would like to try it when I get.
Yeah, Hitco's it's more of a Luke-based deck where you just play a lot of the Jedi Lukes.
The stuff that
yeah. And Diplo is you play a lot of like lower ability rebels.
I did play against it in my second my second round of the Constellation match.
Okay.
That went well. I mean, this last game I played went really bad because I just kept spacing everything. I think I'm really tired. But
yeah, it does take a while, especially if you're drafting from Colorado.
But all the other games I played, even in the first round of MPC, I kept within single digits. So I'm really proud of myself for that because it's been a long road to.
So are you going to try and come out to more?
Well, I would like. I'm transitioning my life to where I am coming to 2 events a year.
Okay.
It's something I love. I'm still learning everybody, but this is what I love. I went to many tournaments in the 90s. I went to the Vegas DPCs. I would drive down to local tournaments down in Arizona. I would go to California. I would go all that stuff. So that's what I like, the interaction with the people in the social aspect.
So I think you've been playing a lot on Gemp then?
Yeah, Gemp is great. It's so user friendly. It has been a great resource for me to learn the new cards, learn the decks I wanted to play here.
Okay.
Because I had the decks I played here, I put on Gemp, and that's where I did the majority of my play testing.
Yeah, and I know a lot of people have done that. A lot of people use like the older program called Holotable because you can do it in private. But from what I've heard, a lot of people just go on Gemp and they'll use different accounts and everything just because they don't want to. Like,
I don't care about that.
I'm not the same way. But
I'm going to play what I'm going to play. And you're going to do what you're going to do.
So I think did you go to the most recent indoor MPC, the one out in January, or was it last year's?
I went to the last one before the date change.
Okay. So then, any consideration of going to the Minnesota tournament?
I actually, while Jerry and I were at the train coming down here, I brought it up.
Okay.
So he said he would consider it, even if he couldn't do it. I'd still do it by myself. I'm considering it. I can take the time off work and maybe fly, maybe drive. It's drivable from where I'm at. I hear it's like 13 hours or something. So
I wouldn't.
Is that drivable?
It depends on how much you drive.
Right.
That gas prices.
Well, yeah. I think if I would save more money not flying, that's where I would go. Financial things dictate what you do sometimes. So that's why I thought that was the possibility of me trying. But I would like to do it. Since I didn't get to go to the Endor one in January, I would like to do that. It just worked for me, and holiday season. I'm a postal carrier, so the Christmas season's pretty busy and hectic. So I don't like to have to think about travel plans.
Yeah, I know that the MPC the PC doesn't really like to do any major tournaments around the Christmas season, so that's not as fun. But I know that there is talks, like besides that, there's the Euro Worlds, and then there's Worlds over in Euros. So I mean, but upcoming, I haven't had any chance of like seeing if they're going to be changing anything, like because normally the MPC is in January.
Right, that's what I heard. The two tournaments got basically flip-flopped.
Correct.
Date-wise, yeah.
So,
and I don't mind that you guys do tournaments in Europe. they need some love too.
They do. Yeah, last year I think we had a bunch of them come out. Normally they come out to the MPC, but I think with the change and everything.
Yeah, I definitely think with all the different unseen hiccups that happened for this one, maybe I'll look at things a little more closely on date changes. Like the hotel situation was a little frustrating. That's all right.
Okay, well, thank you for your time.
Thank you.
And hopefully you do well in the constellation.
I might drop. Why?
Yeah.
I don't know. I've lost the last 3 games. I'm 1-3, and.
Well, I mean.
Are you saying
I think
push
tomorrow,
through?
Yeah, I'd say push through.
Okay.
And then I know that they're going to do another constellation tomorrow.
I'm just really hard on myself, and I made a ton of mistakes in my last game that I'm kicking myself for. So that's
Well, believe me, I know that feeling.
Yeah, but I can have to take it over. So. Okay.
Yeah,
All right.
Good luck, man.
Yeah, thanks.
Take it easy. Okay, Star Wars fans, and again, that was Danny Lamar, native of California, or native of Colorado. Sorry, I'm thinking about myself there for a second. Again, we'll have some more interviews.